Welcome to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Every week, you can have the conversations you've always wanted to have about the films you love.
Shut up!
We're gonna get you. Not another peep.
Get rid of your distractions and prepare yourself.
Then lock your door. 5, 6, gonna crucifix.
You got a big surprise coming to you. You're not going anywhere.
Welcome, everybody, to the Cult Classic Horror Show. Danny Bonin here with you.
Scotty Bonin with you guys.
We are
the Blood Brothers.
And
The Rob.
O'Neilio.
O'Neilio. I'm still in my
I'm ready for and Rudy in the back.
Well, Rudy's sitting here off to the side with no microphone because he rode here with Scotty to band practice, and
we just got done practicing. And,
so if you hear laughs in the background, it's like a studio audience.
Yeah, we got our live studio audience today.
Live studio audience.
It's freaking awesome, man.
Actually, he's learning the ropes because we're about to oust Rob because he's just too lazy.
We would never do that.
It's not a lazy factor, okay? I have things going on.
It's your busy as hell factor.
He has all the seasons of The Office plus like a bunch of Jersey Shores to watch. How can you bother him with horror movies?
I have been told
horror.
there's a new Jersey Shore out, but I haven't started watching it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. My wife might have peeped it a little bit. They're all like old and decrepit now. All like The Situation and like Pauly D or whatever. They're just getting old, man.
It's DJ Pauly D.
DJ Pauly D. Oh yeah. Damn it.
Okay,
Fuck.
that's enough
Got
of
it
that.
wrong.
What are we talking about?
Children of the Corn
2.
2. The Final Sacrifice.
The final, but then it's not final because there's like 6 more of these.
Yep.
Sort of like Freddy. Freddy's dead for the final nightmare.
This was released. It says 92 on here, but it was released in 92 in Germany, but then released in America in 93. So it's really 93, I guess.
So we punished the Germans with it first.
The Germans got to see it
Did
before we
anyone
did.
else want to straighten Lacey's teeth with their penis?
They weren't that bad. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, the girl that plays Lacey, Christy Clark, she was rather hot.
She just looked like she had chiclets in there. She pulled a Dennis the Menace.
Well, did she have like a space between her teeth?
Walter Matthau chiclets.
Well, she was on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, which has to be
That's right.
the worst.
Where is she in that film?
So that was 1985.
It's hard to see, you're just looking at all the gay stuff going on and you can't.
She played Angela Walsh in it. So I'm not really sure. Was that one of the friends, maybe?
Probably, and then I guess some General Hospital mixed in there.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
Changes. I don't know. Life Goes On. I think that's the last thing she did. She really kind of didn't do anything.
It's never good when you're looking up the cast to Children of the Corn, The Final Sacrifice, and that person is known for Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice.
Yes. Yeah, that the Children of the Corn 2 really was not the career catapult.
No.
That her and her agent were probably going for.
No.
I do like how the production company is Corn Cob Productions.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did see that.
I didn't realize.
That must have been a thing after the first one or something. Like they just took that name and ran with it and created the sequels for this.
We need to hold on to the rights to this, fellas. This Children of the Corn thing is going to be on fire soon.
Oh yeah.
On fire.
Yes. So Christy Clark was 19 during the filming. So she was young and
was in the sound department on this just loved their sound effects. I don't know if you guys just got that sense. It started with a super loud flashlight.
Oh yeah. Every time the flashlight moved, you'd hear a big sound.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It's unnerving.
I kind of like. Yeah.
Flashlights don't really make a sound,
No.
guys. Like I don't really think this is my vision in sound.
They make a sound. They make a sound when you
sit
want them
the fuck
to.
down, Chris. Okay, we're sick and tired of it.
Was that his name, Chris?
Yes, his name was Chris.
Oh, okay, got it.
When you're playing guns as kids or cops and robbers, you make sounds with things. So that's probably what they were going for. The little kids
don't know
making
what they were
sounds.
going
Well, it
for,
was
but-
the adult that had the flashlight, though.
And then they straight ripped off Predator with their Predator Vision
Oh yeah,
evil. It's a combination of Evil Dead Predator ripoff. Predator Vision mixed with Forest Force.
yeah, because Predator was way before this, so they definitely
Well,
ripped it
that
off.
was way before.
Well, it was.
Well,
when
No,
it was
Predator's got probably at least 7 or 8 years on this movie.
yeah, I guess that's true.
Predator was 1987.
This is 92?
93 technically, but
okay.
yeah,
87.
6 years.
I would have rather watched Predator.
They kind of ripped Freddy.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, oh yeah. They kind of ripped Nightmare on Elm Street with the kids chanting like the merry-go-round music in the beginning too. They didn't do like 1, 2 Freddy's, but it was like kids chanting it. It was similar to.
And
Nightmare
there's a
on Elm
lot of
Street.
references to Wizard of Oz. Don't know if you noticed that. Especially when the house falls on the old lady. And
and you see the legs.
And her sister, which is just her, his name is Miss West. And the girl that got crushed, her name's Ruby.
Mrs. Burke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were played by the same person.
I mean, I'm assuming they looked. I mean, look at them.
Oh yeah, yep, they were. That's right, Mrs. Burke. Where the heck? I just had it. I can't find it.
Is it just me, or was the dude playing Micah probably definitely gay and just couldn't quite cover it up all the way in his character?
I don't think he was trying to. I
No?
think maybe this is what he was going for.
I just,
Almost like the Freddy's Revenge.
yeah. I mean, it worked. I thought he did all right, but there's just a couple parts where I'm like, oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
he's probably gay.
He kind of reminded me of.
There's no problem with that. I just noticed it. That's all.
He was very forceful with the character. He was the leader.
It kind of sounds like you have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it like you down in the South there.
Oh, that's just a common misconception.
No.
Well, no. I mean, I'm not saying that like. No, I'm just not going to answer that question.
It was the same person, by the way. You're right. Marty Terry
Yes.
played Mrs. Burke and Mrs. West.
Yes. And digital effects didn't really get much better in this one. Nice digital cloud.
Nice lasers and lights and stuff.
Yeah, lightning going on there.
We had the.
They couldn't get some B-roll of like a regular cloud or a storm or anything. Like they were really, really happy. I wonder if it was the same effects studio that just really crushed it in the first one.
Oh, yeah. They crushed it.
This was almost 10 years later, too, so you think they could have done a little bit better of a job with the effects. I guess the budget probably wasn't as high. The budget was $900,000 for this one. So
Ugh.
it was a little bit lower than the first one, I believe.
Man. Yeah, it was a little rough there. A little rough on the digital effects. So, digital cloud coming on in, bringing in the storm.
Ryan Bowman, he played Micah. So he did a few things. Life Goes On. He was in Life Goes On with the same girl, Christy Clark.
Oh, boy. Exciting news.
And he's still doing stuff. He's doing stuff in 2018.
Damn. There you go.
So
No one knows who he is.
yeah, One Interrogation was the last thing he did in 2018, completed. He played Lester Gage in that one.
That's a character name you get behind right there.
Yeah,
Lester Gage.
He was in Bones TV series 2008. Poacher number 2.
Poacher number 2.
Yes,
He had to study
We
hard.
really tried to get you poacher number 1, but you know,
you had
it's all a politics thing.
Yep.
So unfortunately, you're stuck with poacher number 2.
Which one is he? Who's he?
He played Micah. He played.
Oh, Micah.
Micah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, I got it.
He was in where was it? Finding Neverland 3.
Oh.
Oh my God!
No.
I didn't
Sorry,
know there was a
sorry.
2.
I got it mixed up. The Never Ending Story 3.
They made,
still never
they
knew
made
there was
more
a
of
2.
those?
Yeah, I guess so.
The Never Ending Story 3. Wow. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about him. I totally dropped it.
But the dad that played the guy, Terrence Knox, he played John or Garrett. He kind of looks familiar. He didn't do that great of a job though. He was
Yeah, I thought he was all right.
he was okay.
There were some parts.
He's still doing stuff right now too. But there were some parts that was like, oh, really? What the fuck?
They smeared their own shit on the old lady's house or something. That's what it looked like.
Did you see?
This is what you got to do, so you know
Poop
where you're
cross.
at. That's just, yeah. I mean, that's just the scent trail.
Oh, okay.
Did you see her come out and wash it off? She's like,
Poop cross. That guy smelled it and he was like, "Ugh."
And then
so it made me think it was poop.
and then he wiped it on his pants,
Yeah.
all over his pants.
The old poop cross routine. Okay,
Yeah. Well,
I see what they're trying to do
yeah.
here.
Damn neighborhood little girl just did it to my house yesterday.
Fucking girl, man.
You know, smearing poop crosses all over your house.
Yep, Mrs. Thompson put her up to it.
Yep.
She did it.
Old lady Thompson was. She probably does wear adult diapers,
Oh yeah, it was probably her poop.
and she probably neighbor.
take some of this
Here,
and
take-
smear it.
I made you a batch of corn of poop cornbread.
Go smear it on the neighbor's door.
You know, we came down from Lions. I know.
Because was it because of the flood?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rob will come here and you like meet her and you'll just before she even
hear it
says
all.
one word,
You could just-
you'll be like, okay, I know this, and she's like, oh, well,
You know,
welcome to the neighborhood.
She'll be like, I like these adult diapers, Rob, but the bad thing about them is that when you poop, it works its way around up into your vagina.
God,
oh
this
my
is probably
goodness.
this is probably the sweetest old lady.
And then I gotta have old Dale wash it out with a warm washcloth and some Clorox.
God. Oh my goodness, Dale, I'm so sorry.
I don't know who she lives with. There's 2 other old people there. She must be either a troubled sibling or
Maybe
I don't
there's
know.
people that kind of like watch her or
I
help
don't
take
know.
care of her or vice versa.
I don't know. Someone's got to wipe that ass.
Yeah.
That poor woman.
So we're
So mean to
yeah.
her.
That's why she has orb body. She has like 2 layers of diapers on.
So this I'm going to try to get back into the movie here. So this picks up kind of after the first one. We're back in Gatlin, Nebraska. They're trying to get. I mean, we come in. Obviously, there's adults that just got killed. They're all stuffed down in the crawl space.
Well, they were killed from the first one. Because their bodies are all rotten.
Oh yeah, okay. So they were kept down there, and the guy with the sound making flashlight goes down there and sees him. Which later, that's the guy that his face bleeds and
That was
to
pretty
death.
cool.
That was cool.
That was cool. There was some better effects in this one than the first one.
Yeah, because Micah had like the voodoo doll, and he was the guy was in church, and he was stabbing the voodoo doll in the nose. And
Yeah, we all know what happened.
But that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But then they get people from Hemmingford to come and like unite with them and
Unite the clans. Unite us.
yes.
Unite us. Unite the clans.
Don't try, Rob.
I did it. I nailed it.
We are one. They're like, okay, guys, we don't have any dialogue to put here, so just keep saying "we are one" like over and over again. We are. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
who walks behind the rose.
And you got, speaking of
Cometh.
I know Lacey was attractive, but she's like bathing in dirty river water with her tennis shoes on.
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, you don't want to get ringworm. You got to keep foot protection.
Yeah, did you
on.
see how dirty that water was? It was like brown on both sides, above the
Oh, man,
waterfall and
that-
below it.
That's fine, man. That's decent drinking water.
Oh,
so she comes in. Yeah, it's still good stuff.
decent drinking water.
She just happens to be there, like Danny Garrett, the son,
yes.
just happens to be walking along, and she's just there, and they always just run into each other. And it's perfect timing. And then they end up making out, but we didn't see any boobers. Kind of
no,
disappointed.
she was too young.
Yeah,
at
she
the
was.
Time.
Too bad. No worries.
Too young.
I didn't think it was. Yeah, I thought it might happen when they were kind of getting getting a little feisty in the cornfield there, but then
That almost went on for too long. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
you've just been making out for a minute now on camera.
but before that they went on the top of the shed, and I just love this view. Look at that. And there was like just like a little house in a field, and the guy's like, Danny's like, or she's like, are you? Don't tell me you're afraid of heights. And he's like, oh no, I just went to the top of the Statue of Liberty one time, and they're like on a shed that's like 7 feet tall, because they get right back down. Like, oh, that's much better. Thank you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shed was not that high. But anyways, he was kind of he kind of wasn't a ladies' man.
It's all about exposition. Guys are trying to show flaws in the character, and this movie just sucked. I'm just gonna have to.
You didn't like it at all?
Wasn't. I mean, it was okay.
I mean, I did. It's not the worst. I'm almost fairly certain it gets worse from here. When it comes to these movies, it definitely was like, it's almost like the Hellraisers. You know, it was like, oh, we got this Children of the Corn title lying around. Where's that half-written script that somebody? What's the? Do we got like a whole shelf of like half-written scripts that we could buy for $500 or something, and we could just stick Children of the Corn on it?
Yeah, I mean, did you like it better than the first one? You think, Rob, or do you like the first one better still?
I think the first one is better, but not honestly by too much.
Yeah.
There were some better effects in this one, though. Don't you
I think the effects were better in this.
Oh, yeah, the effects were definitely better in this, but I mean, it was almost like what you're saying, okay, the effects were a little bit better. There were some things that were a little bit better with it, but then there was just some really, really tragically terrible acting in this.
Yeah.
And then I'm sorry, but if I'm the town next door that this crazy child cult just murdered you're not getting adopted. I'm sorry. You go with the state. I don't know what else to tell you, because obviously you were all accomplices to this, because in the first one, they only got rid of 2 or 3 of the top dogs. They got
Yeah.
Isaac got eaten by the sandworm. But then there
graboid.
The graboid.
Yeah, but
or the
but then
wheelbarrow.
And then there's still all these crazy lunatic disciples trying to kill him, and all he did was knock one of them out and leave him in the back of the car. That town is still slam full of crazies.
Yeah, well, and even in this movie, they said something like, "Oh, all the bad kids were didn't survive."
Well, no, yeah, exactly, because only 2 of them were killed.
Yeah, that's
And it's weird, like Gatlin, Nebraska, it was abandoned. There was no one there, no adults. All these kids, I guess a lot of them died. And then all of a sudden we come now and it's a thriving town again, but there's still these bad group of kids. Fucking someone get these kids out of here. Are the cops? I mean, obviously the sheriff's corrupt and all that too, but it's why are these kids just walking around, and every time a murder happens, they're right there looking at what's happening, and they're obviously the ones that are behind it. So
what was the screening process? Okay, I need to know what the screening process was.
I thought the story was a little bit better for the first one. This one, adding the guy as a reporter coming in, and then he had to stay there. Him and his son needed a place to stay.
It was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess probably one of the main reasons why the first one even has any kind of, I don't really even like it, but the only reason why the first one really for me even edges anything out is because of Linda Hamilton. There's at least somebody in that movie to where you're kind of okay, cool. I'm watching John Connor's mom.
Yeah.
I'm watching Sarah Connor here.
That was Linda Hamilton when she was only 7 in Jean Jacket Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She was actually 26. But 7
I'm just saying in Jean Jacket
in
years.
Jean Jacket years. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just, I don't know. There's a part of me there's a whole bunch of other movies that kind of do that for you too, even though I still think, Nightmare and Friday the 13th is better. But, you got Kevin Bacon, you got Johnny Depp. There's just something kind of about Children of the Corn, just because Linda Hamilton's in it, that it doesn't really make it a better movie, but it's still there's something like this. This is pretty. This just it doesn't make any sense. There's not much sense made, and the actors are Linda Hamilton's like not amazing, but the actors are like nowhere near Linda Hamilton.
Even
quality.
I thought the guy in the first one did a much better job too than this lead guy too.
I'm looking at Rob's little panoramic picture he posted like an hour ago.
Nice.
I got my Pano picture.
What do you? Is that 2 bottles of lube on your desk there, Rob?
That's my vape juice, bro. Because I chuck mad clouds.
Is that what you call your lube?
podcast.
Is your vape
you
juice?
chuck them.
I'm chucking mad clouds. I mean, I guess it could be used. I don't know. It's got nicotine in it. It probably would burn after a while.
Yeah, it'd probably burn a little bit. That wouldn't feel good.
What's behind your dog head beer there?
Well, where?
How come I didn't get this,
I
Rob?
don't know. I'm just next to your Jason guy.
Because you don't have a Facebook account.
What's next to your Jason? What's next to your
should've
Jason?
texted
Jason
it.
Pop Funko. What's next to that?
Oh, behind my beer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my alien Funko.
Alien
I see.
Funko.
He's an 8-bit alien Funko.
You and Rudy can nerd out together on Pop Funko fucking characters.
Funko Pops are the friggin'
Except I think
shit.
Rudy has all his in the package still. Yeah.
I only have like 3 out of the package. That's it. That's all I have out of the package. Is just those 3.
What do you? Well, you just couldn't. You just had to get your hands on them. You just had to rub your penis on them.
Well, they're duplicates. I already have those.
Yo, you're
So
a
I had to
duplicate.
pick 'em out.
So you gotta take them out and
They're
I'm gonna
smell
kick them
them.
out. They're duplicates.
Duplicate.
They won't be
It won't-
worth anything.
No, that's right, and it doesn't hurt their collectability.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We saw a ton of them, and when we
You're
were
just
Orlando.
jealous that you
Yeah.
don't have.
no,
any
South
Funko.
Carolina.
Yeah, you should. You would at that shop I texted you that we were at in South Carolina.
in Myrtle Beach. Yeah,
They had like a
Oh,
whole.
that thing looks so cool.
They had like a whole wall
it was
of
like
Funkos
it was
there.
like a 90s, 80s retro place.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I see. Y'all didn't even give me anything while you were there.
No,
I still need to send what I got you.
Oh no, I still need to send what I
Yeah.
got you.
I'm waiting to send it to you until after the next time I go there.
I sent you guys toilet lights for Christmas, and
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't.
I know, man.
My,
That thing
my,
is a savior.
my
at
battery
night.
is low right now. It's like very, very, very dim when I go pee in the middle of the night.
Are you using it though?
Oh yeah.
That thing's awesome.
Have you
man.
replaced the
middle of the
battery
night,
in yours?
man.
Have you replaced the
Oh
battery?
yeah,
It's a
Oh, yeah,
lifesaver
oh, yeah.
in the middle of the night.
What
I've
kind of
already- I've
battery
already
does that
had-
take?
Double A's. I think it's 3 or 4 double A's actually.
What? Oh my god! So,
got
No,
some
yeah,
right
it's-
there on your
it's-
shelf.
so
it's-
really,
it's
you bought
loaded.
me a lifetime commitment of batteries. So I just
Well, I
gotta
mean,
keep
yeah.
on
Now
buying them
that
over and
now
over.
that you're addicted to using it,
That thing, I don't know how I lived without it.
it seems very ridiculous to own one. But then, my color is blue. I changed mine to blue. But then when you have one, it's I don't know. It's kind of comforting. And then when you're in there, like even pooping in the middle of the night, you get like a soft glow coming from
it's
right.
I
nice.
never poop in the
It's
middle
kind
of
of
the night.
warming, and you feel like cozy.
I leave mine red
know?
so that when I piss and shit blood, I can't tell.
Oh yeah, yep.
You don't poop in the middle.
I
of
leave
the
mine
night?
green,
No,
so when I
like,
poop green,
rarely ever. Sometimes I got an emergency poop. I almost called it an emo poop, an emergency poop.
well,
An emo poop.
don't
But
you?
no, I usually don't poop in the middle of the night.
It's a
no.
lifesaver because before I didn't have it. You'd go pee in the middle of the night. You turn the light on, and you'd be blinded. You can't see.
Blinded by the light.
Nice.
This way, yeah, so much better.
Anyways,
So I actually looked up. So the fourth one has Naomi Watts in it, and the fifth one
Oh,
has
wow.
The fifth one has Eva Mendes in it.
ooh, we might have to watch.
So-
Naomi Watts is fucking hot in the ring.
Yeah, she is.
sorry, I
Well,
just
Eva
said
Mendes
that.
is just hot as hell too.
I'm more of a Naomi Watts guy.
I think I'm more of an Eva Mendes guy.
It's just because Naomi Watts is blonde.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Rob,
I'm a
Eva Mendes
blondie.
or Naomi Watts for you?
Eva Mendes.
Oh, God bless America.
What?
She's smoky.
Yeah.
She's kind of swarthy. It's nice.
Really?
I like
too
her. She got a little. It's like Jessica Alba. I don't know what it is about
Oh,
Jessica.
I like
Oh,
Alba.
yeah, I love
Alba's
Alba.
better than Mendes. Mendes is too.
Well, I mean, yeah,
too sassy
but-
for me.
Who's Mendes married to?
Well-
Isn't she married to someone?
Tony Parker. Something?
No, that's Eva Longoria. And they're divorced now.
That's the one.
I might have been thinking of Eva Longoria this whole
And
time.
they're
Well,
divorced now. Yeah.
Which one's married to the baseball player?
Maybe it's. Are you talking about?
Eva Mendes. What is she from?
She's
Wasn't
in.
she on Desperate Housewives?
that's
or was that
Longoria.
Eva
That's
okay,
Longoria.
never mind.
That's who you're
I'm
thinking
of
of.
Longoria. I'm having to go.
Yeah.
Mendez is good too, though. She's look her up. She's in like All About the Benjamins, Training Day.
Oh, is she like bigger lips and Scott? Just pull
Yeah.
her up and show me her picture.
Okay, here it is.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, she's
Wasn't
good
she in
looking.
that Will Smith movie?
Yep, she's in
Which one?
Not the one with Kevin
what-
Smith.
Yeah. The what is it? Hooch or whatever?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Not Hooch.
Hooch?
Hutch, whatever it
Hitch.
was.
Hitch. No,
Huckleberry.
Hitch.
Hitch.
Is it
That's
Hitch?
the one.
Hutch?
Starts with an H, ends with a CH.
Rudy, what do you
Got
think?
it.
Eva Mendes or Naomi Watts? It's
Yeah,
chorus.
pull up a Naomi Watts picture right now.
Well,
I don't know.
she's older now.
Naomi Watts is looking
Hooch.
and did look a little haggard in the ring. She's too.
She did not look haggard in the ring.
She's like too stressed out single mom. You know, like she seems to be like very high maintenance.
I don't know about that. I just don't know about that. I think you're high maintenance. Right? Oh yeah, Naomi Watts me all here. Flip that around again.
Well, but here, let's do this one.
Flip that around
You
again.
find
There
like
you
the
go.
one glamour shot.
No,
of
I don't
Naomi.
want that. That's
There's
fucking
an
mom.
older shit. That's
mom
what she
picture.
looks like right now.
No, I want this picture. Go back to this
Okay,
one.
well that's what she looks
Yeah,
like
see
right
now
now.
Danny's being picky on the picture.
Yeah, see,
Well, he gives me the fucking mom in a sweater picture of Naomi Watts. I want this one where she has
Hey,
bare shoulders.
I guarantee you, even
Hold on.
Mendez looks good in a mom sweater.
God damn.
Okay.
Anyways,
yeah, I like Naomi Watts too. She's so yeah. We might have to cover.
They all might listen to this podcast.
We might have to cover Children of the Corn 4 and 5 because of that reason.
Oh man, I don't even know.
I don't know.
That would be the only reason. We may have to. I don't know. We'll see here.
Or can we? I mean, we may have to skip one in between because I'm not completely sold on whether or not you need to watch these in any kind of particular order. Like, except for this one, I kind of read a little bit about the other ones, and it just kind of seems like I think there's like one. It's like Children of the Corn Go to New York or something.
I don't think that's the name of a movie.
No, but I mean, like some kids get adopted and go to the big city. And it's like I don't really
Children
think
of the Corn
from here
go on
out.
safari.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like Ernest. It's like Ernest goes to camp. Children of the Corn save Christmas.
Yeah. So you guys were talking about like Hellraiser and stuff and whatnot. So the New World exec Larry Cuppen actually got the rights for Children of the Corn and then formed Transatlantic Entertainment with the purpose of producing several sequels. So New World Pictures Films started, and then the initial lineup included Hellraiser 3, Children of the Corn 2, which both got produced, and then Wanted, Dead or Alive 2, Angel 4.
Wanted.
Yeah. Angel 4 and Crimes of Passion 2. But the only ones that got made were Hellraiser and Children of the Corn, and then Angel. So Dead or Alive 2 never went on. So I guess he had it until, I don't know how long he had Children of the Corn. I don't know if he had it on through the whole series, but he had like all of them. So he picked up Children of the Corn, and then that's probably why there's so many of them. Oh, we got to keep doing more. More.
I don't know.
Another one.
Dead or Alive Part 2 probably would have been pretty interesting.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Yeah, Wanted.
Oh,
Semicolon, Dead or Alive 2.
I thought it was Dead Alive.
No, that would be badass.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
I grew a cornfield behind my house because I thought maybe it would bring me children.
Now you're kind of dipping into Forrest Gump now.
Yeah, that cornfield didn't bring me children.
It's Judd.
So
Judd's back in the house.
How is Jed not in jail yet? Just from the
I
last
was forced
couple of
to
episodes.
I was forced to continue making dry knuckle children with my chapped hands.
Judd's not in jail because he's trying to molest these children of the Corn kids, and they're like, they don't care.
They're not having it.
No one cares
Except for Micah, he's all about it.
Yeah.
You're so silly, Judd. You're so silly.
oh my god!
Did you like Micah
So
better
silly.
than the Isaac kid? The kid that played Isaac. in the
Isaac
first
was
one?
more entertaining because
Yeah.
he looks
No,
like
Isaac
looks
was
like a
so
little
good,
adult.
Especially when we found out that he was literally a little adult.
Yes.
He was
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
I don't know, 37.
No, he was like 20,
He was 20
24, 25, 24.
I think he was 24.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Holy shit! God, that
that
killed
means it's time for the
horror halftime. I ricocheted the
Scotty's
microphone.
freaking ear. Scotty just
Dude.
ripped my ear off.
I just screamed in the mic. I'm screaming from the band.
God damn.
We just got done practicing, and I still got the rage going
All right,
on here.
Well, we do have a horror freak of the week.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun. We're doing the Family Feud.
Oh, I don't even
Yeah,
remember how it goes.
we just John decided that it was not Rocky. Okay?
Yeah, it's
by the way,
Family
John
Feud.
tagged you in a post or two on Twitter, Rob, so you don't check your Twitter enough.
I'm sorry. I will.
Get your tweets and
when did he?
Insta
When did
chats.
he tag my? When did he? When did he
He
Twitter
tagged
me?
us in a Twitter
Like a week and a half ago?
or a week ago. I don't know. Just look on Twitter.
If it was that long ago, the time's passed now.
Just look on Twitter. I replied like 5 days ago.
Yeah. I liked
4
it.
days ago.
I liked it.
All right, what have I got here?
Do we have a winner?
Horror freak of the week.
Das freaking of das week.
Teddy Thomas.
TT.
Teddy Thomas is
Nice.
the horror freak of the week. First time
Teddy Thomas.
participant and first time winner.
Teddy
Slop
G.
on my knob like corn on the cob.
Check in with me
and do your job.
Lay in the
Lay
bed
in the bed.
and give me head.
Is that 3 6
You don't
Mafia?
have to ask.
Oh,
don't have to beg.
Love it.
I'm almost positive that has to be 3-6 Mafia.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is 100%.
That was in the meme, guys. If you didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
why we said that out of nowhere.
That'd be bumping
Good
in my
old
Jeep
Teddy.
in high school.
Oh hell yeah, that's
Oh,
high school
God.
tunes right there, man, for sure.
In between, freaking hardcore and death metal.
Yeah, of course.
Nah, it was probably like Wu Tang.
I
I have Wu Tang.
Yeah, we love
Wu-Tang going
Wu-Tang.
on. Yeah.
Grave Diggers.
I'm not like Rob, who is jamming Linkin Park and Nickelback.
I will admit, Nickelback's first album was genius. Okay,
It was okay. It was pretty.
their first album was good, and then as soon as Photograph or whatever came out, I ignored them from then
Lost
on
it.
out.
Yeah.
I pretended like I'd never heard of them.
Yeah, the first one was they put them on the map. The first album definitely was the best, but then they kind of went down.
Have y'all seen that video of Chad Kroger or whatever, the lead singer of Nickelback, at some concert, and people were throwing all kind of crap on stage, and he's up there and he's more or less like, "Look, we came here to rock. You know, if y'all don't want to, if y'all don't quit, we're not going to be able to rock or whatever." And then somebody just whips a bottle and hits him right in the head, and he just storms off stage like somewhere in Argentina. I just thought it was.
shit.
That.
I just thought it was brilliant. He's like, "Look, if y'all don't, cut out these shenanigans, we're gonna shut it down." And so I just whip some more trash at him, and they storm off stage, and the crowd is just cheering.
Really?
They are ecstatic to get Nickelback off the stage.
I gotta
It
watch
was-
this video.
I was at a concert
was
once.
amazing.
That's freaking
Rudy was
amazing.
there too. And it was a Chimera concert. Chimera was playing, and someone threw a tomato at him. And the singer stopped, and he was like, he wouldn't let it go. It was like a minute straight of him berating the crowd. He was like, "Who the fuck threw this? Who the fuck threw this?" And then we're like, "Huh?" And no one was answering. And he would 2 or 3 minutes straight. "Who threw this? Huh? Who the fuck threw this?
my God.
Who the fuck threw this?" He'd be like, and then he obviously knew he wasn't getting an answer, so it went down to "I'll fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you if I find out. I'll meet you in the back and I will fucking kill you." I was like, Jesus, calm down.
God.
This guy really doesn't like tomatoes.
No. We're still in the horror halftime.
Yeah, we are still in the horror halftime.
Teddy Thomas, horror freak of the week. Shoot us a message on Facebook and send me your shirt size and address, and we'll hook it up.
Heck yeah, man. Congrats.
Horror freak of the week. So that concludes the horror halftime.
Get your swiggity swag.
Swiggity swag.
Yes, sir. So shooting began for this in 1991 in Liberty, North Carolina. Most of the cast were actually locals, including the children. So all the kids you see were North Carolinians.
Yeah, not actors, right?
Yes. Yeah, real people, not actors.
You wouldn't have noticed.
No, not at all. Nope.
Yeah.
Where did
and-
$900,000 go?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it went to the elderly woman flying through the store window.
Yeah.
with the wheelchair becoming controlled by Micah.
There was a dummy in that chair. There was no woman
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And although there should have been, because one less senior citizen it makes this world a better place.
Oh my goodness, that's not good.
We can't offend the elderly too. Okay?
I don't think any elderly listen to our podcast.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't know. Your neighbor may listen to the podcast.
No.
Poor woman. She thought she really enjoyed all of her stories.
Like why? How did that
She thinks
truck?
I love him. She thinks I love following her trail of poop around the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Thomas.
What she's been through
Thompson.
here.
What were you gonna say?
So that truck, obviously, like that scene was just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, the truck hit her and she flew sideways.
she threw sideways through the window
But
of
the
the big
truck hit her
parlor.
going forward. She was like perpendicular. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, the angle of the impact, it did not make sense. But obviously, the truck would have seen her.
Yeah.
The other, I mean, and she was, it was like slow mo. It was like, what the fuck? So it didn't really make sense.
It was so obviously a dummy when they threw her through the
Oh,
window.
for sure.
Oh, it was awesome. That was cool.
But yeah, so the home was burned for the film. So an actual house was burned, and where it was burnt, a vacant lot remains where the house once stood. I guess the locals didn't like the filming going on here. I guess David Price, the director.
This is North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
I thought this was
Yeah.
definitely like some kind of weird demon.
Yeah,
text that was
there was
fall in their town.
exactly. So David Price said in a commentary there was a local Christian group who held a few low key protests during the filming, and he received like a dead rodent on his doorstep as a warning, and as a result, the production constructed their own church for a few scenes instead of using the one they were going to use, which was
That's where the
one there.
900K went.
Yeah.
And these protesters probably smeared poop crosses all over everyone's
That's probably
door.
where they got the idea.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Poop crosses.
Also, so that no actual incidents occurred after the rodent warning from the Christian group, and they were able to continue filming.
They had. Did you catch the sweet, super sweaty Hellraiser sex?
Dude, yeah, I did
Oh,
catch
yeah.
that.
God, that was just sweaty sex. I haven't seen sweaty
there's-
sex
I
like
mean-
that since Hellraiser two,
Three.
three. Where it's the rich dude.
and he's smoking during it. He's just
Is
got
that
a
3?
cigarette hanging out of his mouth the whole time.
Yeah,
That's
I think-
3 with the
yeah,
rich dude?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He has the he has his own private room in the back of his little club, and
Yeah.
he brings her back there and
They look like they just jumped in a pool.
just dripping sweat. Yeah, and it was like it panned them right away in this, and they were just like right away just dripping sweat.
the kid's like,
"Jeez."
"Huh, Dad.
What did he say? I actually wrote it down. He said, I can't find it right now. He said something like that I would never have said. Oh yeah, Dad, sinning most vigorously. Yeah.
Oh
That's what
my
he said.
God.
Was it Bill and Ted or something?
I was about to say, did he miss an audition for Bill and Ted, which was like '89,
Most
and he's
vigorous.
just trying to make up for it?
Yeah,
Did you see? I read something where like
Most vigorous sinning,
most
bro.
vigorously.
I read something where they might be bringing Bill and Ted back.
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
Yep, they are.
I am very, very excited.
It's
about
happening.
Yeah,
Alex Winters is finally going to get all of the props that he deserves.
I was just going to
he's
say.
so lucky.
I was just going to say. Do you know who else who's exciting? Alex Winters.
Dude, he's got to
Alex
be.
Winters got a text message from Keanu Reeves that
Yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, we're greenlit," and he was just finally like, "Oh," there. Then he's immediately calling his, the car, everything. He's like, "Look, I'll be like 6 months, 6 more months, I'll be able to pay all these off. It's
Yeah.
okay."
He's going to be able to move out of the trailer park.
He finally got. If you look at, if you look at the text thread, where Keanu replied to, there were 85 messages from Alex Winter to Keanu over over the last years, and then finally Keanu sent him one back.
He's like, we're greenlit, man.
It's Alex. Remember me? I was in Bill and Ted, and
You
then
spot-
the Bogus
you spot
Journey,
me
and
at
then I
20?
also was that little weird vampire cameo in Lost Boys. Yeah, I haven't done shit since then. So
We're still
you can
friends,
call
right?
me anytime. Actually,
Yeah, man. Hey, can you spot me at 20?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Bill and Ted 3 officially happening. Wow. It's 2 months. Yeah.
wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of excited for that. I actually just watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, like, I don't know, earlier this week because my kids had never seen it and it was completely wasted on them.
I don't know if I can handle John Wick being in Bill and Ted now.
Well, what's funny is, like, he's got some romantic comedy movie coming out too with Winona Ryder. And I guess, I mean, it's Keanu Reeves. I guess he doesn't, I mean, like, the studios, nobody's going to tell him what to do. He's John Wick. He's not shaved. He's not shaved the beard. He's not cut his hair. It looks like he literally looks just like John Wick in this romantic
That's
comedy.
all he is
with
from now
Winona
on.
Ryder.
He has now played John Wick, and that's who he is.
Oh, he deserves it
sorry.
because John Wick is just the ultimate.
Oh God, I love it.
I wish we were talking about
freaking
John Wick right now.
It's just
tearing
man.
shit up.
I used to
No
think, like,
cares.
man, the Born Identity dude, like, you know, Jason Bourne, he's pretty badass. Like, no, not anymore. It's
It's
all
John
John
Wick.
Wick.
yeah, John Wick is where the bar is set from now on.
Yeah. What? Who? So back,
John Wick was like such a way better movie than this. Now,
Yeah,
that
so
we're-
let's just go on to that. Right there we go.
So back to at the end, sort of towards the end of this movie, they just burn the Indian. Like, who said that was okay?
Yeah,
They have his dead body, and they're like, we should burn him.
Frank Red Bear. That's what his name was.
I was about to say it was like it was like Red Thorn or something like that.
And then he talks, and he's
Dr.
like,
Red Bear,
then he
Professor
talks,
Red
and he's
Bear.
like, hello there.
Yeah, in like a normal like.
Yeah.
It's just
American
so good
accent.
in the 80s and 90s when, like, you know, like right now having a character in a movie called like Jonathan, you know, Red Salmon or some shit
Yeah.
would be
The worst
be
made
like-
up name ever.
Red Bear.
would be anything like that. It would be like an absolute hate crime. Like, but you know, like racism was just so much nicer and cuter in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
Right
you just
there.
put any animal after red. Red swan, red lion.
Red Lion.
Oh God. So
I mean, there's a Val Kilmer Indian movie, and it was the same thing. Every single one of them was like, oh, this is running with coyotes, and everybody was just cool with it. They just were completely fine with it.
yeah. Did you
Better
guys?
time.
Night
Just better.
Wolf.
Did you guys notice?
Night.
Yeah. Or what's the one our dad rented all the time? And
Oh, Squanto?
Squanto. When we were kids, we used to rent movies with my dad, and he rented Squanto one night, and we watched it. The next week we went. And
I don't even know if it was the next week. It was like
3
like
weeks.
4 or like 3 months or 4
Yeah,
months later.
he rented it again, and we're like,
He's
"Oh,
like,
Dad,
yeah, guys, I rented Squanto. We're like, oh, we've seen that already. He's like, we have? I was like, yeah, Dad. And then he did it a third time like 6 months later.
yeah."
I got Squanto.
Like, Dad,
It's like,
are you kidding me?
We've seen Squanto.
seen this already.
You've already rented it an extra time.
So we've seen Squanto a lot of times. Oh God.
I don't even
I've
remember
never
it now.
seen Squanto
I don't even
once.
remember it now.
Yeah, I can't. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
So this Red Bear guy, did you guys notice that his pants were pulled up past his belly? But they were ultra high.
I thought maybe he had like an orb body right there, but
They were
something was going on.
ultra high
Like
pants.
he had like frog standing up syndrome.
Well, he's trying to get with the fad because the girl that played Lacey, she's wearing the shorts pulled way high, which is coming back in style nowadays.
Yeah, I'm not down on that.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
why you're not with the high waist.
I want my low waisted '90s girls with their belly button showing.
And,
That's what I want.
And
Well, you
thong
want the
sticking
belly
out.
button ring too, right?
And the
you
thong
want
sticking out.
the,
oh yeah, belly button ring and thong sticking out.
Yeah, those were nice days.
You,
Those were
you
good
want
days.
the whole like Britney Spears.
Oh
uniform.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
That's what
for
I.
sure.
That's.
I don't mind the high
what I want.
waist because if they pull up it high enough, then you get a little bit of the butt cheek sticking out the bottom.
Well, you can have both if you do it like the '90s.
Ladies, I'm sorry.
Danny just
if we have
wants
any
to see the thong
lady listeners,
sticking up over the low.
Yes.
sorry, ladies, we're just
Was it just me, or was it totally unnecessary to have the Indian at the end in an Indian outfit from Spirit Halloween fading down the river in the distance?
and his shoes got
God.
wet. Damn, shoes getting wet.
What the hell was he doing? What was that even signifying? He's like, go as one. And then he like disappears walking down the river.
Yeah, I didn't really get
it
it.
shows he's at
It's
peace
called
now?
it's called symbolism, Danny.
I didn't catch it.
he was referencing to what he was telling John earlier into the symbol on the rock, and then he was accepting it. And,
it was dumb.
And actually, David,
No excuse.
David Price, the director, said the ending involving Red Bear painting a stone was added at the last minute. Originally, the original ending involved John Garrett making a phone call to his tabloid at a phone booth by the side of the road near a cornfield, only to have the cornfield swallow him into the earth by He Who Walks Behind the Rose, killing him. They scrapped that due to budget constraints, though. So
Yeah, only one.
Oh, so it wasn't a last minute decision. It was we're broke.
yeah, we're broke.
So
We only have
let's
$900K.
figure something out.
Yeah, only one child has come out of that cornfield so far, and I raped him bloody.
Oh my God.
Oh, Judd, you are a bad, bad man. Goodness
You,
sakes.
sir, are a hoot.
That was a hoot.
You, sir, are a hoot. Okay, I just said the same thing Rob did.
But it did.
If we're ever worried about the podcast
goodness.
being flagged, raped bloody is
Raped
probably
bloody.
going to be on an email
Yeah,
somewhere
that's not good.
featuring the reasons for it.
And then when they're
Do you
done,
recall saying that Judd Crandall rapes children bloody?
no, I don't recall that at all.
Oh, no, I don't recall that at all.
Did anyone also notice when everything was done, they just walk around the corner to like this nice shiny new car?
How did the Mustang appear there? I mean, they captured the lady, the one that John Garrett is
Maybe
stoiking.
they burned the Indian. Maybe they went home and came back.
Maybe
to
there was a
burn the
day
Indian.
in between.
or
Yeah.
just some hours. They went home to clean up, and then they were like, "Did we just leave Red
No.
Bear out in the field?" And
They didn't
were-
clean up.
and they were like, "Oh, yeah, I guess we did just leave him out in the field." They're like, "Oh, we should go burn him."
Yeah.
They didn't clean up though because he was still wearing that same blue shirt. Actually,
yeah.
I wrote this. His shirt kind of was. It was like a blue jean shirt, kind of ash-like.
Oh no, I didn't even make the comparison.
It was kind of ash-like, yeah. It was, but it was dirty and bloody, and yeah. So, yeah, I was wondering that too. Fresh Mustang right there in Gatlin, Nebraska.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think-
part of the budget. That Mustang disappeared. The director or somebody walked right off with that Mustang.
Yeah. That's where some of that $900K went.
Did you get?
I'm certain that's how most of this stuff had to have gone down. We've done too many movies that the budget was like $1.5 million. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, you obviously didn't pay the actors any of this money because you don't have any actors.
No.
You basically solicited children in North Carolina to work for free in this movie.
Exactly.
Just pulled a Judd Crandall.
Yep. It did go on to do 6.9 million in the U.S. I'm not sure what it did in Germany.
Wow.
But for 900K
How did that happen?
to 6.9 million. Well, it was a sequel. That's probably why they're like, oh, the first one was cool, and then this was probably a letdown.
That's what we need to do with our cult classic horror movie. We need to find some movie that had more or less like kind of decent results and just see if we can bang out a garbage script and somebody pick it up and make like a cool $5 million off of it.
Yeah. Sequel it up.
Oh
That'd be
yeah, we
awesome.
could do
Yeah.
like,
Heck yeah.
I mean, we could do like that. We could do Dead Silence Part 3 or something with the ventriloquist dummies. Dummies are cheap. We could just do it with sock puppets.
Yeah, like
Oh, that'd be
Crank
easy on the
Yankers. Remember that
budget.
show?
Oh, Crank Yankers. Didn't they have a movie?
Did they? No.
I
Maybe. I don't know.
No, it wasn't Crank Yankers. It was the other one. The
You
other.
got mail. Mm-hmm. Crank Yankers. I only watched a few episodes.
I remember Crank Yankers.
Anyways.
So one of the things that was kind of boggled my mind. So the sheriff and the doctor were in on it. They contaminated the corn.
That was too much. They didn't even have to go that
and
far.
it made the kids go crazy.
No, I don't think they had anything to do with each other. I think this contaminating the corn was a whole side plot, had nothing to do with the kids going crazy. I don't even know why they put that in
Because
there.
the
That was
kids
stupid.
are going crazy or not or whatever they're doing
They're
is
not going
because
crazy.
of they're bleeding the man behind the rose.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
he's there.
Yeah, because he's there.
They used obvious footage from the first one, that wheelbarrow thing.
Yep.
They definitely reused that shot.
So
I
I'm
don't
not-
think they.
yeah.
I don't think they recreated that. No, I thought that was so dumb. They just, I don't know why they put that in there. They put it in there to maybe think that we thought that the children were hallucinating, but they weren't. It was fucking stupid.
And it's worse when it affects adults and the children and the children.
Yeah,
Chief Red Bear said.
that was dumb. and the children.
Yeah, and the children. Oh man, yep. Yeah, so
I don't know.
yeah, Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice.
That was it. Yes, we'll definitely do part 3.
Yeah.
And we'll see after that. I don't know. I'm not going to make any hard decisions right
We
now.
may have to skip around. I do want to see the ones with Eva Longoria and Naomi Watts.
Eva
Mendes and
Same.
Naomi Watts. Same difference.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Same difference.
You watch any movies this week, Rob?
Yeah, movie time.
I did. You should know I watched a movie this week because I made a post on the page that got all kind of people all excited.
House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just
Oh, you
wanted
just
to see
said that?
Yeah, I just wanted to see how many people would.
You could have at least just watched it till Rainn Wilson dies.
I actually watched about 30 minutes of it and was like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Cool. Like, nope, still sucks. Good deal. I did watch that new Jim Carrey movie where he is playing
the thriller? Detective?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was it good?
It was so bad.
Oh,
and I actually really wanted this to be good because the trailers look so good, and he's like, it's like they show these scenes and he's like this brooding, menacing cop. Well, yeah, because that's all he is that whole movie. He hardly speaks. He just looks intensely at the camera, and it looks like to me it was supposed to be kind of like an 8mm thing. Yeah. It's really like uber rich sex cult / murder mystery / burned out cop on the ragged edge. And I mean, I don't know how much of it's Jim Carrey's fault or writing or directing or anything else like that. But I mean, it was bad. It just
wasn't that good.
No,
steer clear.
Well, I would because it's friggin' $6.99 just to rent it on Amazon.
Jeez,
Jim Carrey owes me some money.
Did he do a good job, like acting wise?
I mean, I think he did. It's just whatever direction that he wanted to go with the character or the director was. And what's weird is that they say that it's based on actual events that took place in New York City. There was some like New York Times article about it or something. But they filmed the whole thing and all the characters, everything in Poland. And everybody in it, more or less, is like Italian or Polish. They're all European actors, except for Jim Carrey. And so Jim Carrey is having to try to pull off like an old man Polish accent. And it's an art film, I guess. I don't know. But
artsy, very artsy.
But I did some research on it a little bit, and it was filmed like way back, like in 2015
Wow.
or 2014, and then it was shelved until 2016. Then they started doing like the film festivals in 2016, and I guess they weren't getting a lot of good feedback, and they decided to do just like a straight to DVD or video on demand release just now in 2018. So I don't know. People, I suppose, whatever the audiences or the testing was, they weren't going to even try to give it even a small release.
Weird.
But I think they said this is Jim Carrey's first like straight to video release ever.
Oh
Wow. Not even
But
an Alamo Drafthouse release.
No.
I was really hoping it would be good because he did that movie, The Number 23.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. And then, Robin Williams had done a couple of like thriller type movies, and, comedians sometimes make really good, kind of dark characters, but it wasn't hot. It wasn't popping.
Yeah. I don't. Did I watch anything this week?
I just did not have any. I was booked this week, guys. No, nothing for me.
I don't know if I watched
A couple
anything
TV
either.
shows, but that doesn't count.
Did I watch?
Just some episodes
I
of
had
stuff.
to watch one thing. No, did I? Did I not?
Watch some Parks and Rec episodes. That's it.
Yep. Nope. Didn't
Nothing?
watch anything.
Yeah, it's
just
been
this movie.
been busy, yep.
No.
Just Children of the Corn 2.
Yep.
The Final Sacrifice.
Anyways, well, yeah, that does her. So, yeah, well, a little bit early, not too much, a little bit.
Yeah, we still went good.
But yeah, so we'll be covering part 3 next week, at least, and we'll see how much farther we go after
Urban
that.
Harvest.
Urban Harvest.
Yes. We get I think we get the sickle back for that one.
Yeah. Check out, we just released an episode, you probably already listened to it before this. We did this interview with Russell Jeffrey Banks, like at the beginning of the year, but his movie Who's Watching Oliver is about to come out in July, and so we did this interview and released the teaser trailer. So if you guys didn't listen to it, definitely listen to that. The movie is fucked up. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
It's crazy.
And Russell Jeffrey Banks
so
is an
fucked up
awesome guy.
fucking good.
So yeah, check out that interview. We released it already. Submit your memes next week for Children of the Corn 3, and you could be the horror freak of the week. Follow us on Facebook, Cult Classic Horror on Facebook and on Instagram, at CC Horror on Twitter, at Danny Bonin, at Scotty Bonin on everything, at the Rob O'Neill, CCH.
CCH underscore.
No? Rob O'Neill 1986 on Twitter.
Twitter, and then the Rob O'Neill
Underscore
CCH podcast on Instaface.
God damn.
You need to write that down.
Make it simpler for us here. Come on.
That is simple.
I think that, catch us on Patreon if you like what we're doing. We could use the help. Patreon.com/Cult Classic Horror. And yeah, that wraps it up. So thanks for joining us, guys. Catch you next week.
Later, guys.
Later.
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Oh, yes. There will be blood.